Getting a new kitten, or two, should be a fun and exciting time. If, like us, you're getting 2 kittens, it's double the fun and double the work. In this video, we'll tell you what we learned in the first week with Luna and Skye. Keep watching to find out what to expect when your kittens come home. So, let's dive right in. It's been many years since we had kittens. Lulu, who we sadly lost in April 2021, adopted Dave when she was about 7 months old. So having 2 little bundles of fluff aged just 9 weeks was a bit of a learning curve. Here's what we've learned in our first full week. Number 1. Don't rush them. When kittens come home, they are apprehensive about their new surroundings. For their first 8 hours, Luna and Skye hid under our TV stand, only coming out for nibbles to eat. And as tempting as it is to want to pick them up and smother them in cuddles and love, you must let them find their own paws. By the next morning, they were far less timid. Number 2. They can be fussy eaters in their first few days. Don't expect them to be ravenous. They are still getting used to their new environment, so they can be a little bit off their food. In our case, Skye was the first to want to start eating normally. Number 3. Upset tummies. We noticed that Luna was suffering from a runny tummy, even though she was on the same food that she'd always been on. The vet said it was nothing to worry about, so long as it didn't go on for too long. Providing they are energetic and not lethargic, then chances are it's just an upset because of their new surroundings and the stress of moving to a new home. It can also be a sign of worms if the kitten hasn't been dewormed. Sure enough, after a couple of days, Luna was having near normal poos. Obviously, if a kitten has chronic diarrhea, then speak to your vet. Make sure there's plenty of fresh drinking water and that your kitty is drinking regularly. Number 4. Playtime. We noticed after 3 days that both Luna and Skye were pretty much settled and they were happy charging around. And if, like us, you have 2 kittens from the same litter, there will be a lot of play fighting involved. Rolling around, jumping on each other, and surprise launches from out of nowhere. So whilst we do have a lot of toys, basically it's like Pets at Home has exploded in our lounge, a lot of their play is with each other. We do spend time with them during the day, playing with them and using their toys, so that they have the social interaction with us. If you have just the one kitty, you will need to spend time with them, enticing them to play and socialise with you. Number 5. Let them acclimatise in one room to start. We had both Luna and Skye in the lounge for their first week with us. This is so they are confident of their safe space. After that, you can let them seek out new rooms slowly but surely. Kittens map their surroundings so as they know their way around, and if you let them have free rein from the start, it can be a little bit overwhelming for them. Number 6. Keep them indoors until they are spayed or neutered. Female cats can become sexually mature from 3 months old. A cat must weigh at least 2 kilograms before they can be spayed, and most vets suggest this to be done when they are approximately 6 months old. Therefore, it's wise to keep them indoors until they've had the operation to avoid any unwanted pregnancies. The same goes for male cats. Keep them inside until they've been neutered to avoid any chance of them fathering a litter. Number 7. Kitten-proof your home. We made sure that there were no hazards which could harm Luna and Skye when we got them home. We closed off any tight spaces where they could get into and get potentially stuck. We made sure low-hanging wires were kept out of the way by using cable ties to bundle them together and tuck them away so they can't be chewed. Especially important when your kitten starts teething with their adult teeth at around 12 weeks of age. We found using cardboard was the ideal solution, as you can cut it to size and make sure it closes off those areas, such as behind cabinets that you don't want your kitten getting into. When they're old enough not to be able to get into those tight spaces, you can simply recycle the cardboard. Number 8. Optional extra. Tracking cams. Even if you work from home, it's not always possible to be with your new kitten all day long in the same room. So we invested in a pan and tilt auto tracking camera which can be viewed remotely. Dave has this set up on his screen whilst working and can keep an eye on Luna and Skye's antics remotely. We went for the Eufy pan and tilt camera, which costs around £45 from Amazon. It also has night vision to allow you to watch them in bed. And yes, we've really done that just for the fun of seeing what they're up to when we retire. That's if they're not jumping over the bed and generally making trouble whilst we try to go to sleep. So there you have it. There are 8 tips that we learned in the first week of having Luna and Skye. Having 2 new kittens is a lot of fun. Their antics make us laugh every single day and we just love them to bits. We can't wait to share with you more videos as they continue to grow and any other tips we pick up along the way. If you found this video interesting and liked watching the clips of Luna and Skye, hit the like button on this video. Also consider subscribing so you can find out when we release new videos of Luna and Skye. And if you click the notification bell, it'll let you know every time we release a new video. For now, thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon.